Becoming friends during the pandemic, Aaron Fullen and Kyle Hubner from Fulton decided that they had something special to share with an audience. So they started co-hosting a podcast they call Two Dudes in a Corner. Here's a sample.
We're back.
Here we are.
Again.
In the corner.
And today we're talking about failure.
I didn't know if you were giving me the cue or you're just dramatic pausing.
I was dramatic pausing. Did it work?
It worked. I was on the edge of my seat.
I think every person listening is still on the edge. It's been a great day so far.
So far, so good. We're not having coffee in the studio today, simply because...
Talking about failure. How do you like that? Two Dudes in a Corner join us now live. Kyle and Aaron happen to be in Iowa City, and there they are. They're not in their corner in their usual spot. Kyle, Aaron, it's great to have you along. Hi.
Yes, to be here. Absolutely. And yeah, we are not in Fulton. I just had my baby a week ago yesterday. So we are in Iowa City here for a while. We did find a corner though. So we're
You
still
did.
in
You got a corner.
It's
Yes.
not our corner.
Kyle, congratulations on your
Thank
new
you.
daughter. And I know you told me you want to mention that you're at the Ronald McDonald House, which is an extraordinary place. And you're
They
having
have been so amazing here, and the nurses and doctors at the University of Iowa Children's Hospital have been so good. So
Wow.
It's been such a good experience, and our little Blakely is doing really well.
Well, bless you and your new family. That's cool. And then there's Aaron just along for the ride.
Here I am.
Yeah. So you guys, is it true that you didn't even meet each other until what, like 2 years ago?
Correct. Yeah. I like to call Kyle my pandemic pal because it happened to work out that I was working for the city of Fulton at the time as the tourism coordinator, and Kyle owns a business in Fulton. So I tried to connect with all the local business people, and Kyle was one of the first to be like, yes, let's meet. And then the rest is history. But otherwise, we probably, who knows, would have never met.
Do you feel like you're brothers from another mother, or what's that like for you?
Totally.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's so funny. Shortly after there is when we auditioned for The Amazing Race together. We had known each other for a couple months, and we blasted this video out to see if we could get on the show, and we didn't.
You didn't. You didn't. Yet. But so you got that going, and then you've got your two dudes in a corner. So
Yep.
what is there a particular message or a theme that you want your podcast episodes to be about?
Yeah, so we generally start with a theme, and then we rabbit tail down a million other things. But the thing is about Aaron and I, he's composer and actor and does a lot of cool things in my business world. And just our lives are crazy and they're exciting, and there's always new things happening. So we just want to take people along the journey, entertain them, make them laugh, have some fun.
Yeah. And the thing is, a lot of people, I feel like, probably can relate. Anybody who's doing things that seem a little out of the ordinary, pursuing a career in entertainment seems crazy. From this area, Kyle, he's been a business owner since he was 19? So there's just this idea of we dream big, and we want to encourage others to dream big and pursue those dreams. And we want you to just come along for our journey and learn from our, highs and lows.
Well, you've had 7 episodes. Is that the right number of your
That's
podcast?
right.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you have a favorite moment or two? Because I'm sure a lot of this just happens very organically and naturally, and you don't plan it. Is there been something that's happened that's been said that you think, ooh, that's gold?
All kinds of them. The one that really sticks out is we started with this dream of having a castle someday. And so that was like, if we can raise money for a castle, we're going to do that. We'll have a podcast, is what we call it. So that's something we bring up pretty frequently just because it'll never happen. Maybe. Well, maybe it will.
Maybe it will. Also, we love that we're able to be like today, we're going to record another episode from here at the Ronald McDonald House. A few weeks ago, I had a very last-minute acting opportunity in Minnesota. Literally the day before, I was like, Kyle, do you want to come with me to Minnesota, and we'll record an episode in Minnesota? And so we did. So we're able to do that flexibly. Is that a word?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, let's go with it.
So when you look down the road into the future, where would you really like to take this? I mean, you guys have so many diverse interests, and what would you like it to become if you had to dream big for it?
We dream very big, so that's a very hard question. We really love entertaining people, I would say, is our primary goal, just in life in general, and this is like our outlet to do that weekly. So maybe a YouTube channel. We are on YouTube as well, if people like to watch us talk and
Okay, yeah.
but we don't know where it's going to go yet.
Yeah. What's interesting, Paula, when we started this too, we were just like, let's do this. Get something consistent in place. We love spending time together and we love talking, and this is a great outlet.
Sure.
And we felt like what's more relatable than being in a room with your closest people and just talking through life, whether it's the great things in life or the hard things in life. And that's why we want this to be so organic and relatable. You're in the room with us, we're talking life.
Yeah, that's the intimacy of podcasting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you just
Yep.
and anything goes. You can say anything, and so we encourage people to find you, Two Dudes in a Corner. So this is wherever you get your podcasts. So what's the easiest way to explain that to somebody who doesn't know what the heck we're talking about when it comes to listening to podcasts? What do you think?
Which was us at one point.
Right.
No, right?
You can find us on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Google Podcasts, anywhere that you anchor,
Yep.
anywhere that you would be able to listen to any podcast. We are there at Two Dudes in a Corner, no spaces or anything, and on YouTube as well is also a good option.
Well, you guys, we stay in touch with us, and we can keep updating things as we go, into the holiday season. I mean, there's just all kinds of ripe fruit for the picking when it comes to podcasts topics, right? So,
True.
so yeah, keep
Never
in touch
ending.
with us, would you? When you have some other harebrained crazy thing you come up with, okay?
We will. We guarantee it.
You can have us on weekly
Kyle and Aaron,
investigations.
all the best to you both. It was just great seeing you both. And Kyle,
Likewise.
congrats again on your wonderful
Thank
new
you.
family and your sweet new daughter. And it was just great catching up with you two. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Paula.
Thanks, you guys.